All right, everyone. So there's been a lot of speculation that Brock Lesnar might be returning at some point. Now, this has happened for, every, it seems like every month we get a new thing about this. And so WrestleZone wrote an article on it, and we're reading from their article because they give two separate reports. So you're getting a variety of different things. So we're reading from WrestleZone.com. This led to a report on Tuesday that suggested Lesnar and WWE had recently been in talks, and there was consideration around bringing him back into the fold. However, this report appears to be false. According to Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp via Fightful Select, these talks were denied by a high level WWE source. The source was quoted stating there is no creative plans in place for Lesnar, and if conversations have occurred, we've not been briefed on that. So this is interesting, okay, because there continues to be this type of reporting on the issue of Brock Lesnar. So, what was it? Over the summer, Triple H is in London. He gets asked about Brock Lesnar. He seems pretty open to bringing him back, and he doesn't shoot down the idea. Right after we saw this wasn't a fake report, right? This was Triple H speaking. Right after that, we get another report. This is now from anonymous sources within WWE saying that basically there's no plans to bring Lesnar back. This time around, you get all due to comments by Cody. I think he said beast or something on Monday Night Raw. So that led to this kind of stuff. And then immediately you get reports that maybe Brock's coming back. WWE's been talking to him. And then immediately after that, you get another anonymous source saying it's not. So this is wacko. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's part of the company that wants to bring it back, another part that's against it. Obviously, the lawsuit throws everything kind of that's why this is even a question of whether he's coming back or not. I just really am, confused because, like I said, we constantly now are dealing with this. We're constantly at a point where we hear that something's, that Brock, it may happen. It's reports that it could happen, or they're talking, and then there's a report that says the exact opposite or makes it seem like there's no way. And the weirdest one was the Triple H one because Triple H was basically saying it's up to Brock if he wants to come back, and then you immediately get a report that it's not up to Brock. WWE doesn't want him back at this time. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I think Brock is one of those guys that when he returns, he's immediately in the main event. And even now, I mean, could you put him against Cody? Maybe. Could you put him against Cena on his farewell tour? Maybe. But part of the problem I think Brock would have fitting in with this current, WWE framework is the main event scene is basically dominated by feuds that show no signs of really letting up. The main event scene is dominated by Cody versus the Bloodline, the old Bloodline versus the new Bloodline, The Rock versus Roman, The Rock versus Cody. So how WWE could just fit in Brock into that, I don't know. And you certainly could have him doing other matches. No one's saying you can't. Like I said, you could have him going against Cena, but Brock is just one of those guys that you bring him in, and he doesn't he's a main event guy, right? He's someone who is going to find himself in the main event. So I don't know if that would be necessarily the strongest role for him, but there keeps being reports about this, and then there's one that comes out, and then there's another that answers the report and says it's not true. I don't think anybody knows what the hell's going on. My only guess is that there's two factions in WWE, and they continue to kind of fight through the press, but I don't know. We don't have any inside sources on this, so we're just bringing you what we know. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.